Good afternoon. A little bit later than planned, but never mind. If you'd like to go and get a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, a glass of water, a glass of juice, come back, ground, open and receive. We'll see what wisdom comes through for today. So, today we have 3 cards. And again, they're from the Rose Oracle by Rebecca Campbell and produced by Hay House, and the artwork's by Katie Louise. I'm very drawn to get her new deck, which is out on the 27th, so you may well be seeing a new deck soon. So, here we go. The first card to come forward is one we've had recently. Healing is happening. You're not broken. Trust the process. It is safe to soften. So, the energy for this today is very much telling me that although something is not quite right, and you know that something is not quite right, you need to step back from the heartache. You need to step back and look at the situation objectively. It has brought you to a pivotal point. You are where you are because something needs to change. Now, growth, expansion can be painful. Letting go of what we've always known can be very painful. But we have to understand that in doing so, we're allowing more light, more growth. We're embodying who we actually are. We have to look and wonder, are we where we are because it's comfortable? What is challenging us at the moment? What don't we feel happy with? Is there anything that we can change on an energetic level? You're not broken. You never were. Despite what anybody says, you are whole. We are whole. We're one family. We just experience very different things. But at the centre of our core, we were all the same. You agree to this life. I know you can't remember, but it's part of the process of awakening, part of the learning, part of the clearing for the collective that you're doing, and it's very important work. You need to trust. You need to trust yourself and trust the process. Trust in spirit. You need to surrender what is in your heart. The harder you hold on to something that is not for you, the greater the blockage, the harder the lesson. So just step back and see from a different perspective. Try and look down on the situation to see how you got to where you are. Is there anything you could have done differently? Because that could be a lesson. Don't be hard on yourself. It's time to love yourself, to wrap yourself in healing, and to just gently step away and then rest, recuperate. And when you've done that, you'll be open to new beginnings. So Spirit is just reminding us that it's time to look at something different, to look at something new in a different way. And it's okay to grieve. It's okay to grieve the loss, whether that be physical, spiritual, emotional, whether it's energetic or whether it's business. It's okay. You will be okay. There may be a little bit of humps on the road in the near future, but things will work out. Things will fall into place. You will be where you're supposed to be. The lessons you'll learn, the obstacles you'll overcome. Just like a pothole, sometimes we need to actually dig a little deeper to backfill. Anyway, the next one is the second bloom. A second chance. It's never too late. And there are new possibilities. So, having stepped away, having cleaned, having cleansed, having accepted what's happened, you've done the inner work. You're now ready for a second bloom. So this card reminds us that we are cycles, a bit like nature, a bit like seasons. We come and go. We bloom, we fade, we shed, we bloom again. And everything that's for you will come to you. It'll come in divine timing when it's right for you as a soul. It's never too late. There are new possibilities on the horizon. There are new opportunities. We need to be in alignment with what we're calling in. Our soul vibration needs to call it. We need to be ready to embrace and step forward, to stand in our truth, to honour our light, and then it'll come forth again. So just expand, just sit, just acknowledge. And action is needed, because we must always go first, and then Spirit will open the doorways that have always been closed. So the last of the three cards today, excuse me, is the lineage of the rose. Moved by the goddess, here for this, soul call and gather. This is a very beautiful card, a very potent card. This is about being at one with your soul calling, having found your tribe, having gathered together, either energetically, spiritually, physically, as a tribe, honouring the goddess of who you are, because we are all sovereign, and we need to acknowledge that. There is more power when we stand together. Nobody is any good, better or worse than the other. We are all the same. Some are more enlightened because they're further on their journey, and some are just catching up. Find the soul, find your group, find your tribe. Connect with them, and you will have a lot of things that are the same. You may have something to teach, because they may have something to learn, and they may have something to teach because you have something to learn. But it's a beautiful community to stand together, to stand and know that you are who you are, that you birth what you birth, and that we are ascending, we are enlightened, and to embed that beauty, that knowledge and that wisdom, so we can bring it forth and share it with humanity. And those that are called will join us. Those that are called but don't align with us may align with somebody else. So you may awaken seeds in somebody, but they may not stay, because we are or you are not their tribe. But you have fertilized the seed. You have broken the shell, and they will seek what they need to seek and find their own tribe. So this is about celebrating celebrating who you are, what you've come from, where you're going, in unity, in love, and just enjoying the bliss of becoming. So we have 4 cards today from the Eternal Light by Tony Carmine Salarino, and it is published by Blue Angel. So, excuse me, the first one we have today is the web of life. One day we will collectively evolve to be as wise as the trees and flowers. The love in your heart shall flow and fill every atom of space, leaving no room for misunderstanding, hatred or fear. Leaving no room for misunderstanding, hatred or fear. Make that day today. Focus on love and compassion, and your only tears will be of joy. Renewed purpose. A kind gesture from a surprising source restores your faith in humanity and rekindles a flame of excitement. Creativity and joy surface as you experience a sense of oneness and interconnectedness with all of life. With this comes a revitalized sense of intention and inspiration. Self-love and compassion. Have compassion for yourself, forgive yourself, and be kind. Nothing and nobody is perfect when judged from a human perspective. Life, in all its mystery and answered questions and seemingly imperfection, is perfect. See this from a higher perspective and feel it through the quiet of your heart. Life is a continuous learning experience. The light of truth. The light of truth that emanates from your heart can dissolve all fear and apprehension. Trust in life, proceed with confidence, and all will come together to be resolved in the most positive way for everybody. Repeat this mantra over and over. I follow my truth. I trust in life. I follow my truth. I trust in life. So those are our messages for today. And the sun's coming out, which is lovely. So from my heart to your heart, good day, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. And may you find that your life blooms in different ways. Your challenges are resolved. Your energy is released and you embrace all that you are. Namaste.